Anyways, though, we're gonna go ahead and move to our last and final thing. So, your boy, Lil Nas X, was wilding up in the streets. I'm like I said, I am absolutely not gonna play the video because first off, I don't want to, be showing it. But that man was found in them trees, looking bad out there. So pretty much, he was in. Like I said, he actually was in Studio City, but I know most people, if any, is not from LA, so you're not gonna really know what Studio City is. But basically, we're just gonna say LA. He was arrested and briefly hospitalized, early yesterday in Studio City. So basically, they said around 4, 6. The rapper was he was walking down Ventura Boulevard. If you from LA, you know what Ventura Boulevard. It has to get pretty damn dark on there. That nigga tripping. And it's crazy, bro, because that's where allegedly some of these parties, take place. I don't heard stories about it. I ain't never been over there. I'm just saying. Anyways, the nigga was dressed in only his underwear. The fool was walking around saying somewhere to party at. So I knew, I was like, that makes sense. They say them type of artists be in that area. Make a whole lot of sense. So basically, the man was out there wilding the whole time. They said the nigga put a traffic cone on his head and all kinds of shit, right? So basically, soon the police arrived. They said, the moment the police came, that man charged at them and tried to throw some hands because there were signs but the police showed up basically because, after they were alerted, they said it was signs of possible drug, use. So he charged at them basically once he arrived. And because of the signs of possible drug OD, paramedics were called. And he was taken to the hospital. After treatment, he was booked at the Valley Jail in Van Nuys on suspicion of misdemeanor battery on an officer. And of course, being an ugly ass nigga acting a fool. Acting a goddamn fool at 5 a.m. in Studio City. So it's pretty sad for me, bro, because it's so many of these celebrities that be legit losing their minds, bro. Like a lot of them be drug infested like that. But the thing is that normally they have a good team that's able to, cover it up, so you really won't know like that. But for the certain ones, they may not have a good enough team, and then they get slipped through the track. Or who knows? Here's another thing that is crazy. As crazy as it sounds, they be doing publicity stuff. I don't be doing that shit. So, I know I ain't heard nothing from that nigga in a while. So he could very much be just doing that shit because, he's trying to get his name out there because he getting ready to drop a new album or something. Supposed to do shit like that. Either way, it ain't looking good. The drugs is real. Hold up. Hold up, man. Let me read some of these comments. Kids is just as bad. Some of these guys paying $20K a month for child support. See, some of them paying more than that. Booty warrior himself. Hey, I saw the Steven Jackson video. He was smart and hooked up with her friend after it. Sure did. I forgot about that. When playing with her, I know she was mad as hell after that. Hey, but that's a real nigga, bro. Learn from Steven Jackson, man. I don't know if drugs was found in his system or not. Maybe I ain't reading enough, but he. Oh yeah, Dale. I forgot you from the area, from that area. You from LA, so you know what I was talking about. You sad about the nigga that twerked on Jose. Nah, I ain't sad like that. I just said that's sad. I didn't say I'm sad. I said that's sad. That's different. I'm just reporting the news, man. I personally believe this Lil Nas X situation is a fact. I believe it is too. Absolutely a stunt. Like I said, it's something big that he's getting ready to come out and do, and he's doing that to draw attention. He's happy that they glad niggas like me and stuff is reporting on him. He's like, I take that little misdemeanor that y'all give me because in the long run, it's gonna bring in money for me because I'm gonna be trending. So be on the lookout. This nigga's gonna drop something. And one thing I do know for sure that he has coming. I'm not exactly, sure on an album or nothing like that. But one thing I know for sure is that he has a they said he's gonna be on Beauty in Black, Tyler Perry Jane. Makes sense. He'll fit right in with some of that bullshit. But anyways, maybe he's doing that to kind of blow up his his name, so when Beauty in Black drops, a lot of folks will be familiar with him and watch that. But that'd be kind of crazy. I don't know, maybe could this be a big time acting debut for him? Is he planning to maybe dig into the acting industry now and kind of try to get his foot in there? Perhaps. But I don't know. That's a crazy way of trying to get your way in. And trust me, that nigga was acting a damn fool now. He was looking like some of them niggas on Skid Row. Word, the way he was talking, it did look like Crazy Mark. Wait, you heard that bullshit that nigga was saying? But anyways, that is our final topic. I know I came on a bit late today. For those of y'all that wasn't here when I was telling the people earlier, basically, YouTube was bullshit. Well, I don't know if it was YouTube or StreamYard. One of them was bullshit. Didn't let me. For some reason, my video wasn't visible. Normally how I put it out there for y'all to just go ahead and look in the studio before time. I was thinking it was there the whole time, and then once I went live, I checked all my other, monitors and shit. None of them was showing that I was live. I was like, what the hell's going on? So I had to restart it. And then, basically do all the information that I do all over again. And yeah, so I wasn't late at glad niggas. I know some of y'all love to get on me talking about I'm being late. I've been good on being timeless late. As a director, are you giving Tyler Perry props in his current catalog? Absolutely. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like how he like I said, he stereotypes. I actually had a segment about this yesterday, but you missed that one. But I'm actually putting it the clips and stuff for it out. I'm putting the clips and stuff for it out probably after I get off here. So you'll see it. But one thing I can say is you can't knock Tyler Perry hustle. That's why the same thing that I say about FP. Even though some of his videos stuff might be some BS, you can't knock his hustle. It'll be worth it. Tyler, I don't think folks that don't work in the industry know how hard it is to do writing, the directing, the producing, and sometimes he acting it too. It's hard work, bro. Like I did it The Surreptitious, that was the Surreptitious series, and that shit was nowhere near as long as some of Tyler Perry should be. But I did that. That was my first time writing, directing, producing, and acting and all that. But to a degree, I did it with Truth in Hollywood, but it was nowhere near to the same extent. Like Surreptitious was the first time I did it in a professional environment. Like, you know, Truth in Hollywood was more so just a guerrilla tactic that I just was filming on an iPhone. But like to get a full staff, you know, crew and do it, that's my first time doing it. So it's hard work, bro. And for Tyler to be doing as many shows as he got and as many movies as he got, can't knock his hustle. Even though some of it be, like I said, some BS as far as being the stereotype. And sometimes he be having, you know, certain noticeable continuity issues. It's still good enough that we having top ratings. He's doing something right. That's all I can say. So yeah. Between his fans and hate watchers, he's in the top 10 every time. Yeah. Like I said, I'll have some critique for some of the stuff he's doing. I just don't like, you know, how he make us look. Because let's be real, as far as the film industry, Tyler Perry low key is the face of, you know, black cinema. I know. When you're thinking about, you know, a person that's big time in the film industry that's black, Tyler Perry is probably the first person you think of. I mean, of course, we got Spike Lee and, you know, 50 Cent doing his thing, and you got Jordan Peele and I forget Ryan Coogler, but still, you know, they're not producing nearly as much material. Like Tyler Perry produced more material than all of them combined, and he got a big studio. He got the biggest studio in America. Like he can fit Disney, Warner Brothers, and Paramount inside of his studio. He still has some space. And if you ever been to any one of those studios, the motherfuckers are big. The fact that he can fit all of them in his studio lets you know how huge that studio is. So yeah, like with him being the face, you know, kind of being the face of you know, black cinema, it just sucks that he make us look like, you know, he be make us look like clowns coming. Yeah, I've been doing that too. I just I've been rewatching them. I'm on season 3 right now, episode 8, so I'm almost on season 4. It just you know, I be so busy with working on shit. You know, I can't consistently watch it. Yeah. But anyways, people, I'm about to go ahead and get ready to check out. It's been real, it's been fun. You know, chopping it up with y'all. Appreciate everybody that stopped through like usual. I gotta get ready to start editing some of my other videos and get ready to put out some of the ones that I already have. So until next time, of course, I will be doing after hours again tonight. So I'll see some of y'all over there at 11 o'clock. But until then, I'm gonna catch y'all.